I'd like to now invite onto the dais Mr. Chandrasekharan, the Chair of B20 India, the Secretary, Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Rakesh Kumar Singh, the Director of Education and Technology, Communication, Institutional Relations and Technology and Innovation, Senai, Mr. Rafael Lucchesi, and the Head of the B20 Summit Secretariat and the Director General CII, Mr. Chandrajit Banerjee, to please come up and take your seats. A warm welcome to our guests on the dais. I'd like to now invite the B20 India Chair, Mr. Chandrasekharan, to please welcome all our guests.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last couple of days have been most insightful and energetic. We had the opportunity to listen to a number of global business leaders and experts on very important topics, from artificial intelligence to climate transition, global economic integration of this global south, empowerment of MSMEs, inclusion as a key theme, skills, mobility, research, technology, innovation. India's B20 presidency over the last 9 months was uniformly appreciated, both the process and the engagement and the consensus building in coming out with 54 key policy recommendations was hugely recognized. It was also gratifying to see a lot of speakers referring to India's potential and its influence and the role it can play in the global economic growth. The theme raised resonated with all speakers and delegates inside the hall and in the deliberations outside. It has been a very enriching learning experience for all of us who worked on the B20, not only in terms of the development that we can all contribute to as businesses, but also it helped us build the networks across 55 countries as we intensely worked together and debated in ensuring that the right policy recommendations were put forth. I want to take this opportunity to thank the entire global community of business leaders and other experts who engaged with us during this period, and also show a lot of dedication to ensure that the right outcomes emerged from the B20 India Presidency. Finally, I want to say that there is an uniform acknowledgement that we needed to follow through, because implementation is what will make the difference. So we have come up with 4 ideas and initiatives which I would like to highlight once again. The B20 Global Institute and acceleration towards decarbonization, and a fund to achieve SDG goals from the private sector, and a compendium of technology use cases from different parts of the globe which can be leveraged by the B20 nations and all other nations beyond. Now, as we come to the end of this summit, it's time now for us to hand over the baton to Brazil. While doing that, I want to urge the B20 Brazil to take on board some of the recommendations from an implementation point of view, and want to commit on all of our behalf that we are there to share any insights, offer any support, and be with you as you take on this responsibility and continue this journey. And with those words, I would like to once again echo the sentiment that we have developed in working in this process, that we can collectively as businesses do a lot more than we think. And let us rededicate ourselves and renew our commitment for development, prosperity, and equitable success for all B20 nations and developing nations and global South in particular. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chandrasekharan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite the Secretary in the Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, Mr. Rajesh Kumar Singh, to please address this august gathering. Mr. Singh is really responsible for having worked and facilitated closely with the Confederation of Indian Industry to weave the entire B20 tapestry together. Mr. Singh.
Yeah, should be fine. B20 India Chair, Mr. Chandrasekharan, CII Director General, Mr. Banerjee, distinguished business leaders from across the world and from India, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to join you, this distinguished gathering of business leaders, at the session where the mantle of the B20 chair is being passed on to Brazil as part of their responsibilities for the next G20 presidency. I thought, and I think we can all agree, that during India's current presidency, the B20 engagement group, under the leadership of the B20 India chair, Sri Chandrasekharan, and with the support of the CII team under Sri Chandrajit Banerjee, worked tirelessly on the defined key areas, including international trade resilience, workforce skilling and mobility, affordable financing for infrastructure, integration of MSMEs into global value chains, digital transformation, financial inclusion, women's participation, ESG practices in business, and African economic integration. These priorities resonate strongly with the G20 vision and with the vision of Government of India itself. India's G20 presidency has been focused on the issues of digital economic changes, technological innovation leading to new business models, and the emerging innovation economy. The policy recommendations from the B20 presidency, from the B20 engagement group, will provide a better understanding of these issues, and I'm pretty sure its policy recommendations and outcomes will be adopted by the ensuing G20 summit. Even as we wind down today, the summit proceedings, we are also approaching its climax. As a fitting climax, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, will be addressing this gathering. In general, as part of the G20 engagement groups, he has been addressing other engagement groups virtually. This is the one where we were able to convince him to come physically to address this distinguished gathering of business leaders. This underscores his commitment to engage with business, to facilitate business, to improve the ease of doing business in India. He wants to harness your energy and your entrepreneurial spirit and ideas to fully exploit India's growth potential, which is boundless. One of PM Modi's key catchphrases is, "Yahi samay hai, sahi samay hai." This in Hindi means that this is the moment for India and we need to make it count. India has at present a historically unique set of circumstances combining strong political leadership and willpower with political and macroeconomic stability, vastly improved ease of doing business, a youthful population with a median age of just 28 years, and unparalleled investments in physical and digital infrastructure to enable them to fully harness India's growth potential. These investments are leading to financial inclusion, formalization of the economy, bridging of the rural-urban as well as of the digital divide. And we are convinced this will take India into a sustainable growth path over the following decades. We hope all of you will be active participants in that growth story. Before I conclude, let me wish the Brazil delegation all the best as they take on the responsibilities of the G20 presidency as well as of the B20 engagement group. Traditionally, Brazil has been a strong champion of the Global South, and I'm sure they will shoulder these responsibilities admirably. My best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Singh, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now to hand over to Brazil B20, and I'd like to request the B20 India Chair, Mr. N. Chandrasekaran, to please do us the honors of presenting the B20 India communique. Mr. Rafael Lucchesi has received it on behalf of the Brazil B20. I'd like to now request the head of the B20 Summit Secretariat, Mr. Chandrajit Banerjee, to now hand over the plaque to Brazil. Thank you very much. May I now invite Mr. Rafael Lucchesi, the Director of Education and Technology, Communication, Institutional Relations and Technology and Innovation, Sinai, to please address the gathering.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am an honor to represent the National Confederation of Industry of Brazil. First, I would like to congratulate the B20 organizers, the chairman, the CII, and the co-chairs. The Industry Confederation in Brazil is the largest association with 300,000 companies. We support the industry and technology, innovation, TVET, and trade promotion. Today, we discuss in Brazil the neo-industrialization of the Brazilian economy based on sustainability and low carbon emission. In this context, Brazil can be a leading partner on energy transition and green economy. As a member of the B20 Science 2010, they look forward to organize an effective B20 process based on this topic and on tangible results. I hope to see you all in Brazil in 2024. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucchesi. A photograph with all of you all together. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause as India hands over to Brazil. Thank you very much. May I request you all to please be seated now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make the arrangements on the dais for the Prime Minister's session now. May I request all of you to please remain seated and refrain from moving around. Thank you.